And good morning, everyone. Welcome to This Day.
Good morning. It's Thursday and it's January 30th. And today we're going to take you back in time to 1961.
All right. Very good.
Were you born yet?
Yeah, I was. All right. And I'm going to take you to where our program is going to be about today. We've got a couple guests on from Adapt to It. Coming up, they're having a special Love Your Leg Day and sort of honor of Valentine's Day. I think it's the day before Valentine's Day. Also, guests on from the Bowers Museum. They have a wonderful array of exhibits and events coming up over the next several months, one I'm really interested in. And Diane Bauman is here from the Film Club. They're going to talk about, she's going to talk about their meetings and events and their films that they're going to be having that you can go and watch. And also the Globe headlines today with Erica Ritchie.
Excellent. All right. So we have one meeting today, and that's the United Agenda Prep meeting in the Willow Room at 2 o'clock. Well, Patsy Cline's I Fall to Pieces was a single that was released in 1961. It was featured on her 1961 studio album, Showcase, which was written by Hank Cochran and Harlan Howard. I Fall to Pieces was Cline's first #1 hit on the country charts and her second hit single to cross over onto the pop charts. It was the first of a string of songs written by Hank Cochran and Harlan Howard. They didn't always collaborate together for Patsy Cline. A pop radio station in Columbus, Ohio was the first to play the single. Soon, distributors across the country played it so much that within 4 months, momentum was building on both the country and pop charts. On April 3rd in that same year, the song debuted on the Billboard Country chart and began its ascent. By August 1961, I Fall to Pieces peaked at #1 on the Billboard Country chart. So there you have it, back 1961. Ken?
Yeah, very good. I have been watching on PBS the series done by Ken Burns, all about country music. And it has been wonderful. It came out in the fall, but you know, they repeat that. So I record them, and I think it's an 8-part series. At least that's what I have recorded so far. There might be more, but it's wonderful. And it's so interesting how all these different artists relate back to each other, I think more so than any other music genre. So if you get a chance to look at that, it is really good. Let's look at the weather. We've got some warm weather coming your way. Well, warm for January. Look at this, going up to the slightly upper 70s Friday and Saturday. Now, Sunday and Monday, we're going to have this little system come into our area. So what we're looking at, one, a big drop in temperature, as you can see, both the highs and lows, a good drop there. And we're looking at on Sunday and then into Monday, overnight and Monday, really it looks like anywhere from drizzle to light rain, and a 20% chance Sunday evening, maybe 8, 9 o'clock or so, and then overnight into Monday, and then by probably Monday midday, it's going to be out of here. It doesn't look like much, even to the point that I doubt I will turn off my sprinklers. When I think there's going to be enough rain, I'll turn them off for a week or so. I don't even know if I'll do that, but we'll find out as we get closer to there how that's going to play out, but it shouldn't be much of anything. Looking around Orange County and beyond today, just beautiful weather everywhere you go. Still a little bit of that slight offshore breezes that'll come in possibly. They're more inland right now, but we may get a little bit. I got to tell you, yesterday were probably the strongest breezes we've had in a long time. Up where I live, they were so strong. I have a big old barbecue, and it is on wheels, but it's hard for me to push. It actually moved. It actually, the winds got it strong enough that it actually kind of moved probably about 2 feet. So those were some strong winds yesterday. All right, we'll be back in just a moment. My little dachshund is trapped.
Save now at LA Carpet & More's 50% off sale.
Buy direct and save 50% on carpet and 50% off tile.
Plus, get 5 years 0% financing.
LA Carpet, #1 for you.
Save now at LA Carpet & More's 50% off sale.
Buy direct and save 50% on carpet and 50% off tile.
Plus, get 5 years 0% financing.
LA Carpet, #1 for you.
In
Envision, the eye doctor's #1 choice.
We are a community of surgeons and optometrists dedicated to helping you live better by seeing better.
We offer advanced lens options to fit your lifestyle. We also offer the latest in laser technology for cataract surgery. We are Envision, the eye doctor's #1 choice.
With clear vision, all things are possible. To schedule your appointment, contact us at 866-599-2740. The best workout machine is one that will get you results fast and is one that you'll actually want to do. Introducing the Body Power Step Track, the affordable 2-in-1 alternative that puts you ahead of the curve. With the Curve Crank technology, it's designed to combine cardio and strength training into one machine. Step Track gives you 8 levels of magnetic resistance and is professional designed with high-intensity training workouts that take just 12 minutes a day. So what do you have to lose besides your excuses? Step up and get ahead of the curve.
I was very, very ill with diabetes, fibromyalgia to where I couldn't stand up and walk. The chest pain was so bad, I was hospitalized twice. I totally would recommend coming here to Dr. Tong to avoid drugs and pharmaceuticals that really don't cure you. Now I don't need the medication for diabetes. I feel great. I have more mental clarity. I feel that life is better.
Call today for your free phone consultation.
This one is going to be a challenge for me.
Everything's moving 100 miles an hour.
This is your worst nightmare. Get out! Please, bring your dish forward.
MasterChef. Wednesdays are watch anytime on demand or Fox Now.
Living and learning in Laguna Woods Village is a unique experience. For over 40 years, the Emeritus Institute has provided tuition-free college classes within your community. Join us to experience expert faculty, quality academics, and to make new friends through the Emeritus Institute. New classes start every semester, and you can join nearly any time. Visit our office at Clubhouse 4 or anytime at saddleback.edu/emeritus. Learn, live, and thrive with the Emeritus Institute.
Get out and live your life with the Buzz Around XL travel scooter from Golden. The Buzz Around is fun to drive with a tight indoor turning radius so you can go just about anywhere. It's also so easy to charge and offers all-day range so you can go further. The Buzz Around even has more leg and foot room for all-day driving comfort. Be safe with the XL's ultra-bright LED headlight. Plus, the Buzz Around XL can be easily taken apart into several lightweight pieces. See for yourself just how easy and affordable mobility freedom can be.
And good morning, welcome back, and got a couple great guests from Adapt to It. I'd like to welcome Lori Briggs, and she does concierge services with Adapt to It. You got so many things going on there.
We
Great
do.
to have you on today.
Thank you for having me.
And we also have today Maria Barajas, and she is with OC Renewal Therapy Center. Welcome.
Thank you, Ken.
Yeah, great to have you on today. And what we're talking about is an event that's coming up on the 13th, sort of, dovetails with Valentine's Day, right?
Yes,
and it's called Love Your Leg Day, right?
Yes. Love Your Leg Day. It's an event we have our community partners and some of our reps coming in to just kind of educate our community and have an open house 1 to 5. There'll be light refreshments and people talking about compression socks. We'll be doing lift chairs, demos, scooters, all kinds of stuff. It'll be a fun open house day.
And today with Maria here, you got a certain subject that you want to talk about, and lymphedema, is that what it's called? Did I pronounce that right?
Lymphedema.
Lymphedema. Tell us about that. And you brought, it looks to me like a compression sock and a wrap, and so what is that? What is that condition?
Lymphedema is actually swelling. It's edema. It's accumulation of fluid that the body has not released. So as a lymphedema specialist, I'm trained in a form of massage that we pump the body in a certain way. It's all the specific way of doing it. So in regards to compression stockings is very, I will go over that, how the stockings will actually help the person to maintain and control the edema.
Okay.
And
what causes this? Can it just be aging, or is it an injury?
Actually, there is two different types of lymphedema. It's primary lymphedema and secondary lymphedema. So primary lymphedema is something that we were born with it. It's a malformation of the lymphatic system and the lymph nodes. And secondary lymphedema is actually caused by a secondary source like cancer, perhaps.
Okay.
When you get lymph nodes removed that were affected by cancer.
Yeah.
So that's the secondary lymphedema that comes from.
So it looks like you actually have two different things there, a compression stocking, and then it looks like some sort of a compression wrap.
Yes, this is very easy. This is very amazing with the technology nowadays, how you could actually get your stockings on. And this is very, very doable for people to do the Velcro and do the compression that they need to have on.
Okay. And as far as this goes, this just does it move the pressure away? Is that kind of what it does?
It's actually,
or the fluid?
Yes, and it's controlling the edema from building up.
Okay.
Because once you have, in some cases, like people that had, in the secondary case, that the lymph nodes have been removed, it's something that they have to live with, something that they need to learn how to maintain it, and this will help to have the rebuild. Obviously, I teach people how to do the manual every day, morning and night, just 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and could actually maintain it and live a very normal life.
Is this something that they'd have to wear every day for a long time, or is it more temporary?
In some cases, it is.
Okay.
In some other cases, that we could actually control it and leave it without having to have this type of garment. However, the compression stocking underneath could be a daily thing.
It can be.
It can be a daily thing. It's a case by case, depending,
All right. What about when you have the compression stocking? And I know, Lori, you guys sell different ones there.
Yes, we do.
Can it get to the point, even with normal person, your socks are on too tight?
Oh, yeah.
And they become uncomfortable. You take them off, you get the, the pattern on your ankles and all. What about compression stockings? Can they end up being uncomfortable for that reason?
Well, they are tight for a reason. They are made to get the circulation in your legs. So a lot of people wear them, not just people with lymphedema. We have stewardess, we have flight attendants, we have doctors, nurses. People who are on their feet all day will definitely use a compression sock to just help with the circulation. That's healthy legs.
Right.
So we're going to be teaching all about that on our leg day.
Okay, and tell us about some of the other people that are going to be there. You have different, you're going to be talking about your recliner and lift chairs, and then there's a social club. It's called your home care and social club. And
it's in our center. It's they've just opened recently, and they have a social club, and they actually have caregivers that go into your home. Yeah. So they're going to be there talking about what they can do in the community to help people and educating them on their services. I have Maria. She's going to be talking about massage therapy and health all around. I have our lift chair rep. He's going to do some specials and show demos and the new technology that's coming out. So it'll be a fun day.
Yeah, in honor of Valentine's Day.
In honor of Valentine's Day.
You brought along some goodies, so we always appreciate that. As far as these events that you put on, this is something that Adapt to It does a few times during the year.
We're trying to do it quarterly now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be different events and trying to get the community involved as well as all the residents.
Yeah, and it's really nice to have people like Maria there as well. So as far as the products that you have here, is it something that are sold at Adapt to It, or you just work along with them?
Actually, I prefer to refer my clients to Adapt to It.
Okay.
Because they are more specialized when it comes to garments.
Yeah.
I specialize with the lymphedema.
Okay.
And they are the wonderful people that take care of my people. Just beautiful.
Yeah, they do a great job. They always have.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you work hand in hand, just like you do with a lot of the other vendors. And I know with Leslie over the years, she's often talked about how she really looks into these folks and vets them and bring in some, really good folks. I know one of them, you see there, Jopes, they're the ones who make a lot of this stuff, right?
Right, yes.
Yeah, that's kind of their specialty, right?
Yeah, we work with Jobst, and that's my rep from Jobst will be there. We do, we are all certified custom stocking fitters, so we measure and make sure you're in the right sock.
Yeah, which is, again, important, like we just talked about.
Yeah.
You want it to work, but you don't want it to be
too tight.
Too tight,
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is going to be happening on Thursday, February 13th from 1 until 5 down in Adapt to It. I think you all know where it is, the corner of El Toro and Paseo de Valencia, and everyone is welcome to just show up. And I assume you're going to have some refreshments there?
We will. We will.
We appreciate you bringing some.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Enjoy.
Yes.
Breakfast.
Yeah, we will. And this is apple juice, folks. So we'll save the other stuff for later, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Thank you for coming on, Lori.
Thank you.
And Maria, thank you. It's been a pleasure to have you come on.
Thank you for having me over.
Yeah.
It's a real pleasure to be here.
Yeah, maybe we'll have you back again sometime.
Oh, thank you. I would be more than happy to be back.
Yeah, that would be great. Ladies, thank you again. And
thank you.
February 13th over at Adapt to It, 1 to 5, love your leg day. And even, if you don't have problems with your legs, stop on by, because you go over there, you'll see what Adapt to It is all about. They got all kinds of different things that can help you. And you're going to be talking about lift chairs, you have scooters there, you've got, you name it, you folks have it.
Yes.
So they can really help you out. All right, we'll be back in just a moment.
Achieve a level of comfort you've never known before. The Daydreamer will take you through smooth movements and guide you effortlessly into your favorite positions. Adjust the power pillow for ideal support for your head and neck. This and our positioning technology allows for infinite relaxation. Lay back in zero gravity while watching TV and put your body and mind at ease. Lift your spirits and find your favorite daydream. Contact your local Golden retailer today.
Do you know how secure your money and personal information will be on your next real estate transaction? Escrow Options Group is the only escrow company trained by the FBI on fraud. We also carry cyber fraud protection and have received the largest industry security measure, the SSAE certification. Ask your real estate professional to open escrow with Escrow Options Group to ensure the protection of your funds and personal information on your real estate transaction.
Hey Laguna Woods, it's Ken.
And Lisa.
Did you miss an episode of This Day? Not to worry. Head over to youtube.com and search Village Television.
Here you can find each episode of This Day and other community programs such as Good Day OC, Discovering Laguna Woods, and much more.
Just click the red subscribe button, then click the bell to be emailed every time we upload a video.
Don't miss out.
And subscribe today.
Hi, I'm Vince Ferragamo. I spent some of my best years as an NFL quarterback, but today I've got a new team, and we're helping seniors who spent their best years fighting for our country, defending our freedom, and informing the nation. Our hometown heroes need help. AgeWell Senior Services is their lifeline. Nonprofit AgeWell can do all of this because you care enough to give. Please join me in supporting AgeWell. Donate today.
Jacobson McCall have created Agent 55, a real estate firm focused on 55-plus communities.
Agent 55 and the marketing technology allows us to deliver even more to buyers and sellers.
Everyone respects Kelly's over 30 years experience as a top sales producer and trusted expert within 55-plus communities.
Agent 55 has great knowledge of Laguna Woods.
Agent 55 offers something powerful and unique. We guarantee it. Ask us how.
Hi, it's Desiree from Irvine Subaru, where families come first. As a family-ran dealership, your family's safety is our #1 priority. Come in and find the perfect Subaru from the largest selection of Subarus in Orange County. All models are top safety picks by the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety. We offer the ideal balance of safety, performance, and economy. Irvine Subaru, more Subarus, more safety, more performance, more love.
Welcome back. Well, today we have the Bowers Museum, and Victoria Gerard is going to tell us all about a very exciting exhibit that's coming up. Ken is coming unglued. I mean, he is so excited about this because, of course, it's something that everybody loves.
Yes.
And welcome. Thank you so much for being with us. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
So let's just launch right in.
Sure.
Go ahead and tell me what the Bowers Museum is going to have starting in March.
So in March, we're going to have a show in partnership with the Walt Disney Archives. So we're very excited. The opening day is March 7th.
Okay.
And it's a really special occasion, actually, because the Archives is turning 50 this June.
Right.
So this exhibition really celebrates their big anniversary, but also allows the public to kind of walk into the Archives itself. So you experience exactly what it's like to be in Burbank if you had the opportunity to go there to research, and then kind of get to see all of the different collections the Archives takes care of, and learn about how they acquire these things and what they do to share it.
So we're showing the picture right now, which I'm assuming is Walt Disney's desk and kind of what his office would have looked like.
Yes, so the archive also takes care of what they call Suite 3H, which was Walt's, kind of office area in Burbank. And this setup we'll have at the museum is actually the desk that was used in the film Saving Mr. Banks.
Oh,
so it's extra cool because Tom Hanks sat behind it. So that's personally, I'm kind of excited about that. But it's really cool because people can kind of see all the knickknacks and office decor that Walt had around him. So
perfect. And then, you said that you're going to talk about, well, it's going to show how they acquired these things. Is it the Archives that acquires it, or tell me how that worked?
Now it's the Archives. So the story really is talking about how the first archivist, Dave Smith, kind of pulled all these documents and things that he was finding together at the beginning of this adventure, so to speak. And I don't want to give too much away, but you'll kind of understand now, given that Disney also owns other studios, not just animation, right? We're talking about ABC and Fox. You'll see how they kind of incorporate some of those live action props and costumes into their collection as well.
Okay, all right, awesome. And there's another photo that we have, which is of Donald Duck, and maybe you can tell me a little bit about that.
Well, so this kind of speaks to the fact that there's a lot of historical important imagery in the exhibit as well. So there is a lot of art, and there's a special area dedicated to what an animator's desk would look like, and that's centered around the Fantasia movie. So there's some sculptural models from Fantasia and in-process concept drawings and that sort of thing. So it's going to be really, really great, and I think the best thing about Disney is these images, kind of stir up stories in us of happy times, and everyone has a Disney story. But we wanted to bring this to Bowers because Disney is so much part of the OC story, right? So we do have some Disneyland content as well to hit on that touch point for our locals. But, everyone really has something to share about Disney. So with all the different content in the show, we're hoping that it can spark some happy conversation.
And you had mentioned that this has taken you quite some time to put together. What did you have to go through?
Sure. Well, so all these exhibitions are so very different, but in the case of Disney, it was just kind of starting from really basic conversations and seeing what worked for, both the Archives and the Bowers Museum and moving forward. So it's definitely taken well over a year. In my time at Bowers, sometimes exhibits have taken 2 to 3 years to put together. There's a lot of course, just kind of talking about concept, but then the logistics of getting things to us. People who know the Bowers know we've worked with places all over the world, so it's actually exciting to work with Disney because things are coming right from LA as opposed
to a lot quicker than coming from
China
another country,
or what have you. So that's kind of exciting. But that being said, there's still a lot of logistics. There will be vehicles included in the exhibition, more than one.
Everything.
Yeah, so you can just imagine kind of the things we're talking through about getting some of these historic vehicles down to Santa Ana.
Oh, that's great. Well, that's going to be starting March 7th. But beyond that, I mean, no, that's very exciting for everybody here in the Orange County. But beyond that, you have 8 ongoing exhibits. Tell me a little bit about those exhibits.
Sure. So the Bowers has been open for over 80 years, and so we've amassed a permanent collection of over 100,000 objects. So we have a lot to share. And in these 8 permanent galleries, we do share some of the artifacts that we find people relate to the best and school children can benefit from.
Okay.
So we have California history galleries, and that includes painting, our California Impressionism. That's so, again, important to the California OC story. But we also have the gallery about China and Chinese history, and the gallery about the Pacific Islands and the oceanic area.
Right.
And we do rotate new things into that gallery especially quite often.
Okay.
We've just actually kind of recurated it a bit. So if you've been to Bowers and you've seen that before, you might see something new.
Well, that's probably a good idea because then if you can keep it within the same genre and then people can come back, oh, you know, they've got new stuff I want to go see.
Absolutely.
So that's great. I mean,
yeah, we try to share every Thursday something that is not on view. We have a collections blog, and that goes out through social media. But if you're a member, you can sign up for our e-newsletter about it as well. So we also kind of use the digital realm to exhibit, if you will, and share our treasures.
That's awesome. I mean, it's a big museum. You guys have so much to offer, as well as food.
Yes, and you know, we kind of like to say you can have a full day at Bowers. So we have a really great and robust program schedule as well. There's lots of lectures and hands-on activities for families, and we have special programs for seniors as well.
Good. Good. Tell me a little bit about some of the senior
programs.
programs.
We have a program called Anne's Treasures, and it's a kind of an art program for seniors.
Okay.
So every, twice a month, I think it's the 2nd and 4th Thursdays of the month, we have a hands-on art making program, and the projects kind of change up. So on the docket for February and March are some collage projects, flower pounding projects, things that will be themed to the exhibits.
Okay.
And our Director of Community Outreach leads that and walks these seniors through some complicated art projects, but basically to show that anyone can be an artist and at any skill level. So that's a really great program, and that's been running for quite some time.
Okay.
So it's very popular, and people make lots of friends. So
now, do they have to get reservations for something like that?
Yeah, you can buy tickets in advance or when you come to the museum the day of. So our website's always the place to go if you want to do things ahead of time.
All right, and let's talk a little bit about some of the senior discounts. I mean, you have special pricing for seniors.
Yes.
Is it 55 and over, 65? How does it work?
I believe it's 60 plus.
Okay.
And it's a membership for seniors. So you basically becoming a member means that you get access every time you come to the museum for free. If there's a special exhibition that's a different ticket price, you have to pay a small upcharge after the first time you visited that show.
Okay.
So for Disney, for instance, there's just a negligible fee after you use your 2 free tickets.
Okay.
But you also get special pricing on programs. There's always a member discount. So this Treasures program or any lectures, you get a discount in the gallery store as well, which is kind of the best to have a really great store right at the museum to get a unique gift.
That's great. Well, you know, I haven't been to the Bowers Museum in such a long time.
You have to come down.
I know, and we know Ken will be right on that doorstep on March 7th.
To meet Mickey, I'm sure.
You know he will be. Let's just recap one more time about the new exhibit with Disney.
Yes.
That's going to start March 7th.
Yes, and tickets actually, if you're a member, you can buy a ticket right now for special programs as well, but the ticket sales will go live for everyone on the 1st of February.
The 1st of February. Okay, well, that's right around the corner.
Yep.
All right, well, excellent. Thank you so much for the information. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Okay. And if you would like to be the first one to get tickets to the Disney exhibit, you can go to bowers.org to check it out and buy your ticket. We'll be right back.
The
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
What lies inside all of us is more than data. It's life. What's flowing through America's veins is its diversity. We ask for 1 million individuals to come forward and stand on this landmark in history. All of us are different, and it's those very differences that will lead to answers for generations to come.
Over 25 years, we have worked hard to make Brilliant Smile the premier dental office in Laguna Woods. We take the extra time to understand our patients' special needs and always perform the highest quality dental work at affordable prices in a relaxing and friendly environment. There is no need to refer our patients to anybody else. We perform everything from cleaning all the way to the implant and sinus surgeries all under one roof. Stop in or call and experience the Brilliant Smile difference.
You want me to help put you in the state attorney general's office? I do. There's something that I need in return. Name it. Taylor Mason. I want them in a cell.
Take them out.
This I do.
Get with it, people. Have fun storming the castle.
New episodes, only on Showtime.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant Kim Bermude with the Orange County Sheriff's Department. We've seen an increase in phone scams where con artists pretend to be someone they are not, including law enforcement officers. Don't be a victim. Trust your instincts. If a call seems suspicious, it probably is. For example, the Orange County Sheriff's Department will never require payment over the phone. If you receive one of these calls, contact the Orange County Sheriff's Department as soon as possible and visit our website to learn more about scams.
And I'd like to welcome Diane Bauman. She is the president of the Film Club right here in Laguna Woods, and it's wonderful to have you here today.
Hi, Ken. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I'm honored to be president of our film club, which is one of the outstanding clubs in the village. I moved to Laguna Woods Village in 2005 from New York City. And in this amazing village that has something for everyone, I just followed my interests. And one of them was to join the film club. As an old New Yorker, I was addicted to really good films and excited about the film club's selections of outstanding foreign and art films.
Yeah.
And I joined the board in 2006, and on it were other film buffs, like the erudite Ira Miller.
Yeah, and you folks just have really interesting kinds of films and discussions, and it's fantastic.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about the history of the film club,
all right.
if I may.
You may.
The film club, it has over 1,000 members, and it is one of the largest clubs in the village. It's nonprofit, non-political, and it's run by volunteers. Mm-hmm. We go back to 1985, when our community name was Leisure World.
Yep.
And a small group, including Jack Cabot and Gert Perna, were looking for movies that were not locally available, the best of classic foreign and American films, and they decided to form a club. The plan was to show one film a month for 8 months, with a discussion period led by a film expert, and they wanted to call it Wednesday Night at the Flicks. In 1986, the Leisure World Film Club was underway with dues of $5 a year. Within a year, the club grew to 800 members, and Thursday night was added, as was another 2 films. An early example of the kind of great films they showed was the American film Next Stop at Greenwich Village.
Ah.
Over the years, with our membership booming and with an extraordinary generous past donation, we were able to contribute regularly to worthwhile purposes, like Saddleback Hospital, I'm reading this.
Okay.
Hospice program, the Florence Sylvester Senior Center, the Laguna Woods Village Foundation, South County Outreach, and an annual scholarship to 2 worthy students in the Saddleback College's Film Studies program in Karen Wilmer's name. Karen was our marvelous film expert for years. That scholarship program is still active, but we can no longer contribute to make other contributions.
So I think I remember hearing about her, about Karen.
Well, she died in 2013 suddenly, and we now have Susan Hecht.
Yes.
But let me tell you about the kinds of films that we show. Over the years, we've shown films that have received awards, like the Best Foreign Film, the American Academy Award, the Independent Spirit Award, Critics' Choice, films that were made by the greatest directors and those receiving rave reviews from outstanding film critics. All our films have English subtitles and run about 2 hours. We are currently showing films produced in 2018 and before then. Some past examples are classics like Ireland's My Left Foot with Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
The Danish film Babette's Feast.
Yeah, right. I remember that one.
And the Swedish film Autumn Sonata. And as I said, since 2013, Susan Hecht has been our wonderful film expert. She's won an award from the Emeritus Program, and she leads our discussions after the film, and that adds to the enjoyment of the film and gives a deeper understanding of the movies.
You know, it's interesting, those films that you just mentioned. Quite often, a lot of these start as, even though they might have huge actors in them. Of course, Daniel Day-Lewis was pretty young back then. Not many people heard of him. But they start out in these very independent, low-budget, but wonderful films. And it's their start. Sometimes it's the director's first start or first doing a long-format film. And if you get in on the ground floor and people watch these, then you kind of see these people grow throughout the years.
It's true.
Yeah.
Anyway, we do go back in time to show some of their earlier films. You had asked me earlier about how our films are selected, and we have a process that I may, if you don't mind telling you the details. The board selects 10 films to be shown each year, and our board members are, of course, film lovers themselves who have undergone a careful interview process in order to qualify to be on the board. Then each member becomes part of a group of about 4 people who have researched and selected 2 quality films for their assigned month. Then the group reviews and chooses the film to then present to the entire board for the upcoming season. And the film board, the whole film board, we're about 20 people, meets twice a month, where the proposed films are reviewed by the full board and then voted on. If accepted, licensing regulations and fees for the right to show the film are taken care of, and the film then becomes part of next season's calendar of movies that we show our members. Our board members work hard and enjoy the process and enjoy working with each other, especially when we have our yearly dinner celebration. And of course, we currently offer 3 screenings a month at PAC, Performing Arts Center, for $15.
Wow.
Board members are there at the doors and lobby tables to admit the members, take care of new members or any problems. admittance to the movies is only for members.
Okay.
There are no single film tickets available.
Mm-hmm. Now, so $15 is a yearly fee?
Yearly fee.
So for $15, you're going to see all these films?
Oh, 10 movies.
Wow.
And yet, I'm often asked, how can someone join? And this season, you can still join to see the remaining 5 movies.
Okay.
$3 a pop ain't bad.
No.
And membership forms are on our tables in the lobby at each film showing, or you can pick up our flyers in the various clubhouses.
Okay.
Or go to the website, which has the membership form on it, as well as the movie synopses or dates to be shown. To get to our website, go to the Village web page, click on Clubs, and find Film Club. But I do want to tell you that the Film Club is now in a financial struggle.
Right.
May I talk about that?
Oh, yeah, we've got like 1 minute, so if you want to give us a brief.
It's not about this season's calendar. It relates to next season.
Okay.
Don't misunderstand. We shall return. However, with the closing of PAC from May through December, the raising of rental fees, licensing fees, the increase in local movie options and streaming, the Film Club is struggling. And additionally, our generous donations that helped us in the past have been overused.
Yeah.
So we need donations to keep our dues low and pay for the licensing fees for quality films. And to those viewers who would like to donate, the address is on our flyers.
All right.
And next week, we are showing the British film 45, which is about the 45th anniversary of wonderful actors Charlotte Rampling and Tom Courtenay.
All right, very good. Well, we're just about out of time here, so I want to, again, as you mentioned, people can go online, go to our club pages, and from there, look up the Film Club, and they can help you out there. And I think it's wonderful what you folks are doing, bringing films that a lot of people would not know of or not be able to see. And for $15 a year, as you said, that's a bargain.
And please think of donating to the Film Club. We need your help.
All right.
And as
nice
I say, see you at the movies.
All right, you too. We'll be right back.
Most real estate agents stick to the 3 Ps of marketing. They place it on the MLS, they put up a sign, and pray that it sells. Laguna Premier Realty takes a different approach to marketing your home. From professional and high-quality photos, to high-definition video, single property websites, and 3D virtual tours. We will make your property stand out and, most importantly, sell. So whether you are looking to list your current home or find your dream home in the Village, Laguna Premier Realty is here to help.
What's my passion? Finding balance with every dance move.
The sound of the ukulele, the softness.
My son's nonverbal, but when he does talk, I need to be able to hear it. Hear well, stay vital. Hearing loss is linked to increased risk of dementia, depression, falls, and isolation. Stay engaged and keep doing what you love. Check your hearing wellness every year.
Hi, I'm Vince Ferragamo. I spent some of my best years as an NFL quarterback, but today I've got a new team, and we're helping seniors who spent their best years fighting for our country, defending our freedom, and informing the nation. Our hometown heroes need help. AgeWell Senior Services is their lifeline. Nonprofit AgeWell can do all of this because you care enough to give. Please join me in supporting AgeWell. Donate today.
Welcome back. It is time for the Globe headlines, and Erica Ritchie is here to tell us all about the exciting stuff going on.
Yes, absolutely. Good morning, villagers. How is everyone? So the aqueducts have been in the news, and as we know, the aqueducts are very famous here in Laguna Woods Village. They recently appeared on a show, The Life of World According to Jeff Goldblum, and they appeared there. They had a 5-minute segment that was filmed at Clubhouse 1 in July, and in this show they appeared along with water parks, dives into pools, and an astronaut training pool in Houston. It was kind of interesting, and so they got their preview and are very gorgeous and beautiful looking in their photos and in the show. This isn't the first time that the aqueducts have been on TV. They've also appeared in numerous commercials, music videos, CNN, The Today Show, Inside Edition, and next they're hoping to appear on the Ellen DeGeneres show.
Oh, and they probably will. I mean, they are the coolest gals. We've had them on before, and they're super fun. Super fun and very talented.
And I'd be interested in knowing how they audition for that. Do people try out to become an aqua
I think you have to swim.
Yeah,
you absolutely have to be able to swim. But other than that, I don't know.
But you've got to be able to do kind of the ballet moves and all of the twists and turns. That would be, that'd be interesting to find out a little bit more. Have to look into that.
Yeah, sure.
So then on to some other interesting news. So if you own a golf cart in the village, you might be interested in this. One of the residents, Dennis Hannon, noticed that his golf cart was missing. He was, I guess, went into his garage and noticed in December it was gone, and ended up looking for, talking to his daughter about it and other people, and they ended up finding it advertised on Craigslist. And so then he went to a shop in Lake Forest where he had purchased it and spoke with one of the salesmen there, and then together they kind of did some researching and sleuthing and determined that the golf cart was actually that the Craigslist advertisement was in La Puente, which is about 50 miles here from Laguna Woods Village, and they got a hold of the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, and the sheriff went out there, found the golf cart, found his golf cart, and they also found another golf cart that had been stolen here from the village a day before.
Oh my!
Luckily, he ended up getting it back, but one of the things that the police and also the security director here in the village recommends is that there are locks that you can put on your steering wheel, and that might be a good thing to do, even if you have it stored in your garage or somewhere that's safe, a carport. Clearly people can get at it, so that might be something to take away from this is, secure your cart and make sure no one other than you...
chain it up. Just chain it up with the cement.
Make sure no one other than you can get at it. Yeah, exactly, because those golf carts are fun to ride around with, right?
Well,
it's like, it's a good way to go through the village and to some of the nearby shopping areas and so forth, so you don't want that missing.
Absolutely.
Then we've also got a story, or actually a column this week in the Globe about caring for your loved ones, and that can be obviously for people who are involved with that. I'm sure I don't need to tell anyone, but it can be very draining if you constantly are 24 hours, 24/7, helping someone. And some of the side effects, even if you've got obviously good intentions to help out, you can become stressed and anxious just from the overload of the work. And so we have a column this week by Amy Osmond Cook that offers some tips to caregivers on what to do. And in her column, she basically suggests that, obviously if you've got other family members nearby that can help out, reach out to them. Or if you don't have any family nearby, then you might want to go ahead and hire somebody and pay for them, even if you only did it like once a week or a few times a month. That way you would be able to get a little bit of a respite from the care and or from the workload, and still feel that your loved one is well taken care of. So that's something to consider if you are involved in that type of thing.
Okay.
Then we've got February 9th, we've got the Academy Awards coming up, and the Performing Arts Center is putting on their own shindig here in the village. And the event starts at 3:30, and there's a no-host bar, and I guess from my understanding, I did not write this story, but from my understanding of what I learned, that actually villagers can get dressed up and walk the red carpet themselves. So that might
wear your gowns and your tuxedos.
That might be a fun
I love that. I think you should come back and cover that.
No, you know what? That would be fun.
They should take
that
photos.
would actually be fun.
Yeah.
I know. I will definitely suggest that to our editor. And then we've got letters this week. Again, we've gotten a whole host of letters, which of course we always appreciate hearing from the villagers about any concerns or any compliments that they want to point out. And so this letter this week is from Sandra Smolinski, and it's in reference to the alleged dogs attack at Gate 11.
Okay.
And so she says, I live in Gate 11 and I hope my dog is never bothered. If my dog were attacked, I would get him to the vet. I'd call animal control, which she points out is in Laguna Beach here for the village.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'd file a report. And if necessary, she said she would suggest calling an attorney. In the event, obviously, if there's something, I mean, vet bills can be insanely expensive. And so if it's the fault of someone else, you might want to consider that. So those are our letters for today. And then just in other kind of interesting news, I actually wrote a story last week about the new F-35C. And for those of us who, military folks here in the village, veterans might know what that is. So basically, it's kind of the newest plane that the Department of Defense is fielding for the different military branches. And the Marine Corps last week got its first F-35C. The F-35s are a series of, there are 3 different planes, and they're the A, B, and C. The Marine Corps is going to use the B and C, and the Air Force uses the A, but basically it's the newest possible technology available on a
and there's still a pilot, right?
Stealth fighter, yes, absolutely.
Just making sure there's still a pilot in there.
Yeah, there's still a pilot. And the variation, the difference between the A, B, and C depends on how the plane takes off. So the C, for example, rises up and down, and then the A flies forward like a traditional jet fighter would be. But it was a big, exciting news for the aviation history and the Marine Corps last week when it landed at Miramar for the first time.
Nice. Do you have some video of that?
We don't have video, but I'm actually going out Friday and am going to be flying one in a simulator.
Oh, so fun. Oh, well, get some video of that. We'll share next week. All right. Well, we've got to wrap it up. I appreciate the information. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome.
All right. Remember, you can always get your copy of the Globe on the first floor of the Community Services Building right at 8 a.m. We'll be right back.
It's not surprising that the most memorable memorials are the ones we plan ourselves. After all, who knows you better than you? So why not get a plan together and let us take care of the details? It's what we're known for. Find out how at DignityOrangeCounty.com. Only a Dignity Memorial professional can celebrate a life like no other.
This is how we burger, brew, and cue. Pick a town. Arrive hungry, real hungry. Start with a massive burger. Charred, juicy, add bacon, a buttery bun, piled high. Serve it up, wash it down. Creamy, hoppy, fruity, malty. We're not done yet. Queue time, deep fried, sauce soaked, pork ribs, meaty, tender. I'm full. Where to next?
All new Burgers, Brew, and Q. Tuesday at 9. Cooking Channel. Stay fired up.
Are you considering cremation? Pacific Cremation Society offers simple and affordable cremation plans. Why do families choose us? Simple and affordable, discounted membership pricing, chartered memorials at sea, expert service and compassionate care, free advanced planning guide and consultation. Call now for your free planning guide.
Welcome to Palm Terrace Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center. We are known in the community for compassionate and professional nursing care. Once our guests enter the road to recovery, our expert rehab therapy team rolls into action. Our goal is your comfort and your health. Please feel free to call us at 949-587-9000 or stop by and enjoy a personalized tour of Palm Terrace Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center.
well, Friday's movie is Cold Pursuit. And of course, that is action, crime, and drama starring Liam Neeson, Laura Dern, and Mikael Richardson. And that is about Nice Coxman's quiet life as a snowplow driver comes crashing down when his beloved son dies under mysterious circumstances. His search for the truth soon becomes a quest for revenge against a psychotic drug lord named Viking and his sleazy henchmen. Transformed from upstanding citizen to cold-blooded vigilante, Coxman unwittingly sets off a chain of events that includes a kidnapping, a series of deadly misunderstandings, and a turf war between Viking and a rival boss. Does that just not sound like his typical movie,
yes,
or
it does.
what?
Yeah.
It is, definitely. But it looks good. I mean, you commented about it a number of times,
Yeah.
where it's always, action-packed and
It
full
is,
of fun.
yeah.
So that'll be Friday at 2 and 7, and that was brought to you by RadNet.
Right, and on Monday, we've got a classic film, Steel Magnolias. I'm sure a lot of you over the years have seen this. What a cast in this. Shirley MacLaine, Olympia Dukakis, Sally Field, Dolly Parton, and a very young Julia Roberts, and also several other folks, as Tom Skaggs is in this. And this is from 1989, believe it or not. And Sally Field's character, Malin, is the mother of a bride-to-be, Shelby, played by Julia Roberts. And a friend, Truvia Jones, who's played by Dolly Parton, fixes the woman's hair for her ceremony. They welcome a helping hand from an aspiring beautician, Anel Dubai, and that is played by Daryl Hannah. Diabetic Shelby has a health scare, which is averted but doesn't bode well for her hopes of having children. Time passes, and the woman and the friends encounter tragedy and good fortune, growing stronger and closer in the process. This is funny at times, sad at times, romantic at times. It's a little bit of everything.
Roller coaster ride.
Yeah, it really is. But what a terrific cast in this.
It is. It's good.
And that will be Monday.
Yep.
And you've seen it, right?
Yep. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
So there you go.
Yep. So
Steel
how's that weather?
Magnolias. Well, it's nice.
It's really nice.
We got a little bit warmer today, warming up on Friday and Saturday. And then on Sunday and Monday, we are seeing a chance of a little bit of a system coming in here, maybe bringing light rain or drizzle. And we're looking at probably Sunday evening into Monday morning. It shouldn't be much, but it is a possibility. And look at the temperatures drop just from Saturday to Monday. I mean, that's huge. And then after Monday, it'll be a little bit warmer on Tuesday, and then it kind of sneaks back up again. Not as warm as what we have over the weekend, but still becoming much nicer. And overall, if we get a little rain, that would be nice, but I'm not expecting much.
No, and
I think I'll keep my sprinklers on.
Yeah, okay, keep your sprinklers. And Palm Springs is getting back up there. I'm so excited.
It is. Yeah, there you are.
Can't wait to go when it's like 82,
There's
85.
our weather around the area. So
all right.
Wonderful.
All right. Excellent. Well, have a great day in the village.
Yes.
And we'll see you tomorrow. And cheers to Patsy Cline today.
Patsy Cline. Yes.
I fall to
great.
pieces.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.